Welcome back, children, to Ivan's story. I am sure this story is making you really reflect on some of the important things in your life, too. For example, you might be thinking about friendships, the promises we make to people around us, courage, patience, role of memories in our life, and importance of kindness. The next chapter is titled Not Right. So, what is not right in this chapter? Well, one night, Ivan sits and critically evaluates his paintings. What is he feeling? He feels that till now, whatever he has painted doesn't express all that he wishes to communicate through his art. So now he is wishing he could use human words to express himself because his paintings are not expressing what he wants to say to us. The next chapter is titled Going Nowhere. Ivan is very concerned now when he sees that Ruby looks thinner and even more wrinkled than what Stella ever was. Ivan is very worried that Ruby is actually not getting enough to eat. You know why Ruby is not getting enough to eat? Look at Ruby here on the screen. She looks so malnutritioned and so skinny. Any idea why she's not getting enough to eat? Well, it's because Greedy Mac claimed that circus is not making enough money. So he started saving money by providing lesser food for the circus animals. So there was not enough food for Ruby to eat. Not just that, Mac actually was so cruel that he made life tougher for all the circus animals by turning off the heater in the cold nights. Imagine, it's colder there where these people live, and there he would switch the heater off. Seeing this situation, Bob, you can see him sitting here, was getting very impatient and curious. You know why? Because he wants to know the details of Ivan's night painting and his exact plans of saving Ruby. Because Bob felt that if Ivan tells him all the details, he can also help Ivan. Do you think Ivan will tell the secret, the entire secret to Bob? No, because Ivan is himself very frustrated with his paintings. Remember? He says not right, going nowhere. He's not liking his paintings. He just doesn't like what he has painted. So he feels that his idea at the moment is too stupid to be even shared. So what do I share with Bob when I myself don't know what I am painting? Bad guys. Tell me in this chapter who are the bad guys. Children, those of you who have left, tell me who's the bad guy in this chapter. Guess, guess. Okay. In this chapter, to Ivan's dismay, Mac soon discovers one of Ivan's painting hiding under the pool. Greedy Mac decides to sell the painting Ivan had made so laboriously for Ruby. And Ivan, guess what? He is obviously very upset seeing Mac walk away with that painting. At that moment, Ivan wishes he could be like the sheriff he had watched in the movie. And he wishes that he could be like the sheriff so that he could get rid of all the bad guys around him. Who is this bad guy that Ivan wants to get rid of immediately at this moment? It's easy to guess. Yes, Mac. Because Mac is walking away with his painting. So Ivan wants to be like this sheriff. The next chapter is titled Ad. Ad, the word ad comes from the word advertisement. In this chapter, Ivan decides that in future he will hide all his paintings by stuffing them into his doll, which he had named Not Tag. Remember, Tag was the name of his twin sister and he used to miss her. So he used to hug his doll and sleep. But this doll is not Tag. So he decides to stuff all his paintings inside this doll. While watching the TV, he comes across this ad or a commercial for the local zoo. Ivan watches this ad very carefully and then he realizes that although not the perfect place, but a zoo is much better than a circus. In a zoo, there are rocks, trees, grass, and most importantly, ample space for animals to wander around. So in that sense, Ivan realizes that zoo should be the new home for Ruby. Now he clearly knows what he needs to paint. He needs to paint a zoo in his giant puzzle for Ruby. So after watching that ad on the TV, Ivan is more clear about his plan. Now he plans to make a painting of a zoo like this. Title of the next chapter is Imagining. What do you see on the screen, children? Yes, it is a nice colorful zoo. So after seeing the ad with the zoo, Ivan starts imagining a zoo and starts painting a zoo. Unlike his earlier paintings that he made of fruits like bananas after seeing them, this painting was different because he has never seen a zoo in real. So this painting is going to be based on his imagination. The next chapter is titled Not Tag. So you can see on the screen his doll named Not Tag. Ivan now hides all his paintings, folding and stuffing them into his doll Not Tag because he doesn't want Mac to sell them. He is painting for Ruby now and not for Mac. He's very determined. Now I am really wondering. I am really wondering, will Ivan be successful in taking Ruby to her new beautiful home, that is this zoo? What will happen to Ivan once Ruby goes away to the zoo? What will Ivan do in the circus all by himself? Read the book to find the answers out. So, signing off, happy reading till we meet again next week.